Dear Pisces, hey, how are you? Checking in. I just wanted to tell you guys, like, man, you know, you are highly intuitive, and it's like you live in two different worlds. We live in two different worlds. So just remember, like, from my experience, what I went through, like, we have to be mindful about how we apply what we've learned or what we know about people. We have really big hearts, and I know, like, a lot of people don't understand you. This is just what it is. Like, you come into the world alone, you leave alone anyway. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be a lot of people along the way that you come in contact with that you get close bonded with, or you think that you guys are close because they're able to keep up with you to an extent when it comes to, like, going diving deep, because we are deep divers by nature. We like to, the things that we find to be interesting, the things that we like to do, the things that makes us happy, don't necessarily align up with other people. But I know this is gonna sound like, but if are any of you guys experiencing a thing where people are coming into your life, but they're trying to connect with you because they like you, they're interested, you pique their interest, you make them happy, your energy is contagious, because when you're happy, you exude that, and the energy is like just on point. It's beautiful, right? So what happens is, a lot of times in connections or friendships, that person was, sad to say, they're yesing you to death. They're like, yeah, and because they're just wanting to soak up that energy and be around you, and get that good love or whatever it is that they're wanting or you're giving them. Because we are, we're the type, you ask us for some bread, it's like, here. We don't even ask no questions. We know it's not gonna probably come back. Like, sometimes we even know we getting taken advantage of, we still do it. And that's like the problem. That's why I'm so passionate about this channel. It's very important that you Pisces are mindful about, how to apply this stuff that you learn about people, because as you're watching them, you're seeing little things, happen, and you're like, and you're feeling these things. You feeling something and you seeing something. Then it's like, well, how do I apply this? How do I apply how I'm feeling about this person? Because they think they're like, the thing is, like, on the outside, they're being nice to you. So they're like, they're not knowing that you can feel or pick up on little changes in their behavior, or little things that start to change. That's not the same anymore. Things that you thought, that in your spirit, you could feel, the things that people make you feel crazy about. I know you felt it. I know if I felt it, I know you felt it. When people are just like making you feel like you are a Looney Tune, okay, for how you're feeling about things, and you can't bring it up. Now, I had to learn that the hard way. You really can't let people know what you know or what you feel, because the fact of the matter is, it's not going to change how they're going to be. They're going to be who they are, regardless. All you could do is be you. So what I'm finding is, Pisces, that I wanted to share with you today, is that when you start peeping little things out, take a step back, because with being that we so sweet and loving and all that, we do got bad tempers, and we get real upset when we get some kind of notion that you're not really authentic, you're not really the real thing. You know what I'm saying? When you get thank you. When you get that that you know, little inkling, like let's just say somebody gave you a vibe that, you know, they was playing with you, or they was on some BS. When that happens, right? It's like the people they're not gonna own up to that, because it's not it's not a on Front Street action that they gave. They didn't literally like do anything directly to you. So once you peep these things that are not in alignment with who you are, and the things that you know, people that you want to have in your energy, you just got to kind of figure out how you're going to deal with them, and be as straightforward as possible, instead of letting it just play out. Because that's what I've done before. I let it play out, and I'm watching it, but I'm letting it fester, and it's bubbling inside of me. And instead of me like addressing it in a healthy manner as it goes along, and removing myself, you know what I'm saying, or letting them know, you know, that I'm just healthy in a healthy way. It doesn't have to be a beef, you know. But if you let it fester, it's gonna be a beef, because now your energy's changing, and they're wondering why you're acting different, but you can't really tell them, because they're not gonna own up to it anyway. So it's just like you're in a catch-22, and I feel like only Pisces can feel this. Only Pisces can feel this and understand this, because a lot of people outside of us, and I'm talking about the light worker Pisces. I ain't talking about the people that's still on their malicious ways. Like, any sign is gonna have can have a dark side. Any sign. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay tapped into my light side. Even when I react bad, like when I react in a negative manner coming from the dark side of me, when I react to something the wrong way, I feel that shit. I'm talking about I feel it heavy too, because I don't even want to be like that. That's not even who I am. It's not in alignment with who I am. That's why I don't feel good. That's why that's when your stomach start hurt. When you doing stuff and dealing with people that's not in alignment with who you are, it doesn't feel right. It feels bad, and in the 3D world, and on the surface, you're looking like, but nothing's wrong. Like, you know, you're questioning yourself. Like, damn, don't doubt yourself, Pisces. Please, don't. I'm telling you, don't do it, because in the end, you know what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? You can feel if it's off. It's not right. Something's not right. And if that person or those people aren't willing to talk about what you're feeling, you got to X them out. You just got to X them all the way out. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Like, you have to know what is in alignment with who you are. And for every time that you step outside of that with another person, or to accommodate another person, you're gonna feel defeated. You're not gonna feel good about yourself. They're gonna take control, and it's like, you have to be in control of who you are. And you have to be okay with letting them go, even though you've developed this bond or this attachment to them. Like, you have to be willing to let them go and be in alignment with what's who they are. You know, because you can't go that way. You can't go that way, and every time you do it, you're gonna feel defeated. And not only will you feel defeated, like I was mentioning earlier, it will fester inside of you. And then when it comes out, it's ugly. And when it's ugly, it's ugly. And then when you peek your horns out, that person, when they walk away, they have justification of, you know, well, look how she acts, or look how he acts. So at that point, it's like they're not even gonna learn the lesson of how they were acting, because they was hiding it anyway. I mean, just because they didn't get caught red-handed, they wasn't completely authentic with you. They weren't upfront with you. You know what I'm saying, about a lot of things, and it caused the misalignment in the energy. People just do not want to believe the energy is real. And energy is everything. Everything. It's everything. I can transmute energy. I can change the energy of a whole room with my energy. With positive, though. I could change it with negative. You can change the whole track of something by the way you handle it. And I'm telling you, Pisces, I done handled some shit wrong. I'm talking about wrong. With a person, they didn't get the lesson. You know, and then not only did I have to learn a lesson in a harsh way, but I had to take an L, you know what I'm saying, on top of the lesson. That's worse. So make sure you're learning your lessons and applying what you learned the right way, so you can feel liberated after you have peeped something or handled something or set your boundary or whatever. You want to feel good once you've passed a test or you've made a decision in your best interest. You don't want to make the decision and then ruin the way you handle it, you know? Like it's just not worth it, you know? But I got on here just to say, you know, just be mindful. Be mindful and think about how you're going to apply what it is that you know. And apply it in the healthiest way that you possibly can to your life. And, you know, just, you can only control you. Like, do not go trying to tell this person what you know, because they're not going to understand that. You know, they're not going to understand that. You just got to know how to handle them, the people, places, or things. You know, you got to, if that's something that needs to be at a distance, that's what and if they want to know why they're at a distance, you know, find a way to let them understand it. But you can't tell them, because they're not going to understand. You know, they're not going to understand what it is you're saying, Pisces. You know, there's a lot of things that you just know. You'll let something play out and you just be like, oh, I knew that. But you know, you didn't take yourself out of the equation. That's the part where you messed up at. You forgot to protect yourself in that situation. You know something. Now you got to figure out how you're going to take what you know and apply it. So, anyway, signing off. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.